responding to is reproductive cloning is a highly inefficient and expensive procedure that will no doubt cause many problems in the future. My response to this claim is reproductive cloning is an efficient procedure that can cause positive outcomes in the future. His first claim is that there will be physical repercussions in cloning. First, cloning could be used to produce new organs for organ transplant. The vital organs of the human body can be cloned. They can serve as backup systems for human beings. Since the cloned organ produced from the body cell of the person needing the transplant would have the same genetic code, there would be less risk of the body rejecting the new transplanted organ. On February 2002, scientists with the biotechnology company Advanced Cell Technology reported that they had successfully transplanted kidney-like organs into cows, and in the 3 months of observation following the transplant, no sign of any rejection was observed in the transplant recipient. When a body organ such as kidney or heart fails to function, it may be possible to replace it with the cloned body organ. Cloning has the potential of serving as an option for producing children. Adoption is always an option, but many couples want a child with their own genes, even if that means cloning a couple. Cloning a couple who hope to replace their dead baby daughter with an infant clone from her genetic material, says Panoy Salvos, a PhD Associate Director of the Kentucky Center for Reproductive Medicine. According to the President's Council on Bioethics article of Human Cloning and Human Dignity, states that human cloning would allow individuals or couples with fertility problems to have biologically related children. For example, if a man could not produce sperm, cloning would allow him to have a child who is biologically related to him. The second claim is that cloning will cause emotional consequences in cloning. My second claim is that the emotions remain the same. As said by Bill Grover of the journal Central, Bob Shaw knows cows. He breeds them and shows them, washes them, and clips them. Yet in all his years, Saul never saw a cow quite like Black Rose, a gentle giant, a prize-winning who was tall, strong, upstanding, and beautifully shaped. Black Rose died in 2000, but her clones lived on. Black Rose's clones were born in December 2001. Black Rose, the clone, looks like most any other cow, big, healthy, black and white type. Munching on hay, you can't tell the difference. Therefore, the emotional aspect to a clone does not change. His last claim is that there will be physical and emotional consequences that will lead to problems in society. I don't think that there will be any problems in society. Cloning may also help us fight a wide range of genetic diseases such as cancer, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's disease, and a host of other illnesses. On September 2003, as stated by Jennifer Warner's article, Cloning Cures Parkinson's, in the first example of using cloning to treat a brain-related disorder, researchers have successfully used cloned mouse stem cells to generate sufficient and specific cells to treat mice with a Parkinson's disease type condition. The new techniques may help stem cell research move out of the laboratory and into more animals, including humans. As said by the President's Council on Bioethics article of Human Cloning and Human Dignity, Human cloning could allow couples at risk of generating children with a genetic disease to have healthy children. For example, if both parents carry one copy of a recessive gene for the same heritable disorder, cloning might allow them to ensure that their child does not inherit the known genetic disease. In conclusion, cloning does have a positive outcome in our society. Thank you.
All right, same sort of thing on delivery. I think you need to talk to the audience a little bit more instead of doing all the reading. You labeled the advocate's points pretty clearly. The outline wasn't clear before you got to them, but as you got to each point, you did some signposting. That was okay. You've got a hypothetical on the transplant advantage on the first point, and you've got some data that supports that. Basically, all of your arguments are counterclaims to the claims presented by the advocate. There's no analysis of the advocate's evidence or reasoning on those particular points. Rather, rather you just present a benefit that's supposed to balance it out. I'm not sure that those benefits are automatically mutually exclusive from the claims that the advocate's presenting. So, for instance, we might get those benefits, but we might also get the harms that the advocate's talking about. That doesn't mean that the advocate's point is untrue simply because there's some benefit on the other side. So I don't think that you're addressing the advocate's claims as directly as you need to. Again, I think the counterclaims are okay. In the context of a debate, for instance, that might be acceptable, but when you're supposed to be refuting a particular argument, I don't think that you've developed the refutation as clearly. All right, thank you.